Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Melbourne. It's I think almost 4 years since I came here, and the last time I was here I was filming an episode at night shooting the OG Leica Q, but this time I will do something similar, but it's not the Q, the original Q, it will be this lovely puppy here, the Q2 Monochrom. So I'm going to shoot this today because the sun is setting right now, and I'm very excited to announce that this video, so today's video, will have a sponsor. It's not the website that starts with square something. No, it's not that, but more on that a little bit later on in the video. So without further ado, Leica Q2 Monochrom, Melbourne, let's go.
Ask you a question.
Yeah, sure.
I'm trying to work with my camera, right?
Okay guys, let me tell you about today's sponsor of the video. I think it's the first time ever that I have a sponsored video, because usually I don't like to take sponsors that I'm for services that I don't really use. But this is very interesting because portrait mode is dedicated specifically for street photographers, and that's something I do quite a bit, as you might know. So for me, I think this is almost perfect, since Instagram went downhill for a long time already, and they are mainly focused on the video side of things. So for photographers, it's not that good anymore. And now this is where portrait mode steps in. It's a fairly new website. For now, it's just a website, but they're working on an app, a dedicated app that I think they will test it very soon. I've seen it already. It looks promising. So in the not so distant future, there will also be an app, which is absolutely great. And on this trip, I will upload to portrait mode the photos that I took, or some of the photos. So if you want to see them, follow me on portrait mode. If you want to sign up, I will put the link in the description box down below. And don't worry, it's for free, so you don't have to pay anything. And you have a great new platform. Hopefully, let's try to support it, and maybe it will become our best platform, or the best platform for us street photographers in the future. Fingers crossed. All right guys, let's continue shooting.
Excuse me. No. No, thank you.
Hello, buddy. Can I
Yeah.
pet him? Hey. Now you're probably wondering about the settings that I'm using. First of all, I'm using a Tiffin black Pro Mist filter in front of the lens. It's a 1/4, and that gives me these diffused highlights. And also on this camera, there's a Pro Mist. You might be able to see it, like the diffused lights in the background. Gives a really cool look. And besides that, I'm shooting at 1/250s. Aperture wide open, f1.7, and I'm using auto ISO. That gives me pretty good results. If I don't like the exposure in the viewfinder, I just use exposure compensation for it. Other than that, for autofocus, I'm using single focus, like a single field that I just move around accordingly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the settings that I'm using on this camera. If you have any further questions, as always, leave them down below, and let's continue shooting here in Melbourne at night.
Would you have had that?
Alright guys, so far it's good fun shooting here in Melbourne. I'm really surprised to see that many people out because it's not that warm, and as far as I remember, when I was here 4 years ago, it was around the same time, and back then it was much warmer than now. So I don't know what's going on, but this definitely, to me, it feels not like Australia. It's more like Europe right now. So it's a little bit too cold for me personally, but when I'm going to Singapore from here, this will change dramatically. So maybe I should embrace the cool weather a little bit longer, because there it will be pretty hot and sticky. So yeah, guys, so far it's been great fun, like I said, and let's continue shooting here in the streets of Melbourne. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then
Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked this episode. If you do so, you know what to do. Smash the like button, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you want to support the channel and you want to get a cool book, check out one of my street photography zines, especially the new one that just came out a few weeks ago. The link will be in the description box down below. And as always guys, see you in the next one. Until then, auf Wiedersehen.